Hello everyone. I think we should have an honest discussion about the fight of galamsey today. Why is it that different governments have come and all these governments have tried to solve galamsey, but yet we don't see a solution to it, or galamsey never seems to come to an end? Have you ever wondered why that is so? For me, I personally think politicians are not the best people to solve galamsey. I don't know whether you agree with me. Some of these politicians directly or indirectly benefit from galamsey, making it very difficult for them to tackle it head on. And even if they try to tackle it with all sincerity, they can't still. Do you know why? Because these illegal miners go to the communities and they seek permission from the chiefs before they get access to the land. In fact, it's people that sell the land to them. So why don't we tackle it from there? I think our chiefs are the best people to solve galamsey in Ghana. That is my opinion. I don't know what you think. But I think they are the best people to tackle galamsey. Because a chief cannot be there and an illegal miner will come and pass by to go and mine on his land without permission. It can never happen. It can never happen. So I don't know why we try to make this whole thing look like it's so difficult. So I know it's very difficult, but if we are determined, we can solve this. If we get the chiefs involved, because they are the custodians of the land, they are those that sell out or lease the land to these illegal miners. So let's involve them. They are the most powerful influencers in this. And if they make their minds that they are going to end galamsey, galamsey is indeed going to end. If the chiefs in Ghana rise up and say galamsey is going to end, galamsey is going to come to an end, I'm telling you. But the whole ton of selfishness still spread across because, well, they won't go and start mining on your land for free. They are going to tip you. And maybe this tipping may not allow some of the chiefs to openly declare a stop to it. But if indeed they are able to ignore all the benefit they will get, if they're able to overlook all the benefit they will get and stand that they want to end it, they are going to end it. And I think this is the time we have to involve our chiefs. They have power. They have a lot of power and influence in their communities and even beyond. And if they rise, I'm telling you, galamsey is going to come to an end. If they rise with the backing of the politicians, with the backing of every individual, this is not an individual fight, it's a collective fight. If everyone comes together, galamsey is going to come to an end. Look at the mess galamsey have done to us as a nation. Our water bodies have turned to Tom Brown. Now, oh God, our water bodies are destroyed beyond recovery. I don't know what to say. Those in the villages, in the mining villages to be precise, they have to boil the water to bath self. They have to boil it and put alum inside it for the mud to settle before they can bath the water.
Water that we tested, that alum was added, the pH values were quite acidic, and it's not good for people to consume such water. Mercury is a highly toxic element, and it's problematic in that when mercury gets into the system, it could affect the lung, and then for newborn babies, it will also affect their developmental process.
And these people drink the same water. They use the same water to cook. And they are not the only people. We those that we think we live in the city and the water is being treated before bringing to us. Still, the water contains those chemicals, cyanide, mercury, and now they are even saying contomere and other vegetables are contaminated with this cyanide and mercury.
First, na meyano, me poto no me yen hu bibia. Na nsuo no, me nso de me se manko school ntiminim, o me se bibi de chemical abem. Enti nda me de foka na me de kokuro bi ya fra na bokoro na me de koye ho adwuma. Enti nsuo no ye ho akire ye wo ha pa nti. Enti se minya baby a enka mekọ because nsuo no aye den ama enti minya baby a enka mekọ na makọ akoye madwuma no e wo ho.
And we are consuming it. We tend to overlook the consequences. We are just thinking about money. That is what we are thinking about. But what happens after the money? That's the problem. After the money, if your health fails you, what are you going to do with the money? You will die and leave it. That is what we forget to think. After the money, if your health fails you, what are you going to do? At least there's a better way of doing everything. If you want to do mining, then follow the rightful ways. Go through the rightful procedures. Get your license. I think we've gotten to a point where every citizen should wake up and start protesting on the street and not just be silent. We think this fight belongs to only a certain category of people, but that is not the case. We are all Ghanaians. This country belongs to us. No matter where you go, you still come back. You will still come back. If you don't come back, your relatives are here and they'll bear the consequences. So let's all stand up with our voices and speak against this. A lot of us have bigger platforms. A lot of us have powerful voices in this nation. When you speak, it can cause an impact, but still you decide to keep quiet. We use our platforms to do unnecessary things. We use our platforms to promote hate, to promote negativity, to promote violence, but we never try to solve the most pressing issues in this country. And I think it's time for that. Let's all rise up as Ghanaians. Ghana for moon sorry. I think this is the time this sound need to be put to you. Ghana youth moon sorry oh. Moon sorry, because this is what is going to affect us now and in the future. In the next 20 years, 20 years is even 10 years time. Can you imagine what our water bodies will look like? You can't even stay here because you don't have water. Most of the regions are already suffering from water shortage. And even the one you think is clean in your house, chemicals are there. So let's rise up and let's put a stop to this. It will be difficult. It will be very difficult to tackle because a lot of the youth have seen the benefit of this galamsey. They are getting quick money from it, and others feel like they don't have any alternative job apart from the galamsey. But I think we can do it.
So hɔ na wonni sika a wonni mboa biara gye sɛ wobɛyɛ galamsey na woanya kakra aboa wo.
I completed university in 2019. Since then, I've not been able to secure a decent job, so I had to venture into galamsey.
If you say you don't have an alternative job, then armed robbers will say, oh, we don't have an alternative. That's why we are robbing. Let's stop giving excuses and tackle this once and for all because Ghana belongs to you, me, and all of us. Thank you.